Revenge is a worthless cause. Take it from me, I know all that too well. This is Mega Man NG, and I welcome you guys to another TMNT 2012 Season 2 episode review. It's part of the triple whammy because I want to end March by completing my reviews for Season 2 of this show. Today we talk about Episode 22, Vengeance is Mine. And boy, vengeance will lead to a whole slew of negativity. Believe me. Here's the deal. I'll provide a summary, as well as some of the main points. Let's get started. Karai's plans for escape ends in failure. Meanwhile, Leo and the Turtles work on a plan to rescue Karai, but Splinter outright prohibits it, knowing the dangerous risks that would befall. Despite this, the Turtles go to work. Like all good plans, it has a bit of snags. They do succeed, but later on, Karai storms off only to get captured. The Turtles and Splinter now have a huge battle on their hands with only one goal: to save Karai. Can they be able to save her before something terrible befalls them all? Yeah, there's a reason I chose a thumbnail like this, because pretty much Karai is the main focus. After watching this episode, you can't help but really feel bad, not just for Karai, but for everyone. This episode was emotionally driven, all because of what I said, or rather what I mentioned earlier. Karai. Karai is the impetus and the driving force behind Leo's motivations to rescue her and the impending consequences that would befall her and everyone involved. What I really liked about this episode is more on the exposition side. During a little bit of a scene between Karai and her father, Splinter reveals some backstory between himself and the Shredder, and the truth is finally revealed, and I'm reminded of the origin story between Hamato Yoshi and Oroku Nagi of the original Mirage Comics. However, here in this case, and let me tell you, the animation on those flashbacks is just marvelous. So yeah, we learn that Splinter and Shredder, or in this case Hamato Yoshi and Oroku Saki, they were pretty different people. There was like a battle going on between the clans of both the Foot and the Hamato clan for centuries. And when it was all said and done, Hamato Yoshi's father adopted the young infant Oroku Saki. Saki and Yoshi became good friends, but they were also rivals driven by a motivation to be the best at everything. That is until Tang Shen got involved. The two, I would have mentioned this, but yeah, you can pretty much guess how that turns out. The two of them fought for a woman named Tang Shen. In the end, it was Yoshi who won, and Saki didn't take it well. And what followed turned out to be so depressing and so sad, I'd rather not say it. You guys already know. And the truth is revealed, and the one that is driven by one goal: revenge. There's that word again. Revenge is the most worthless of causes. Revenge is pretty much a theme of the episode, and how revenge drives those motivated by it. Karai is motivated by revenge against the Shredder after having learned the truth, while the Shredder is motivated by revenge against Splinter, especially with what happened after a certain moment. Yeah, I did mention that Karai is the impetus, but it also turns out that she suffers something very scary and horrible. Yes, she gets up getting splattered, or rather dunked into mutagen, and she ends up being mutated into some sort of snake-like being. It's scary. It's terrifying. And overall, my God, you really feel bad for her. You really feel bad even more for Splinter, who had to watch all this happen. And even though Leonardo tried his hardest to save her, the worst part about this, Karai ended up mutated into a snake-like thing due to Shredder's machinations. Had Shredder not intervened, Karai would have been saved. But no, Shredder had to do anything and everything possible to make sure that the Turtles wouldn't even get a chance. Not even Splinter, who had to watch. And I think he was hurt by this the hardest. Because, his daughter, Miwa, had been mutated, and it's just, ugh. What I actually noticed as well in the end was that, Karai was able to shift back between her mutant form and her human form, which is pretty surprising. But she still harbors these snake-like intentions. I worry because it's going to lead to something really bad. I know it. And judging from what we saw when she pretty much attacked her own father, it was sad. There was no victory, just defeat all the way. Not just for the Turtles and Splinter, but for Shredder as well. Shredder, in his misguided and rather blind ambitions, decided he wanted revenge against Splinter for what happened to his daughter. This episode was filled with emotion and a lot of action, especially at the end. There are too many favorite moments to count, and many of them are just filled with so much feels. You can't help but feel bad. My rating for it is already in the description below, but if you guys want to know, the episode was great. It really was. And with only a few episodes left of the season finale, I kind of wonder what's going to happen to Karai. I really do. So yes, that is going to be it for this episode review. It's a short one, but yeah, I review these episodes all the time, so you have to expect that, right? So yeah, if you enjoy the video, please be sure to hit the like button. It really does mean a lot to me. I look forward to hearing from you guys what you guys think of it. And if you have seen it, let me know in the comments. I look forward to hearing it from you all. You'll be getting another episode review tonight, as well as soon my plans for what will happen next week. It's gonna be a doozy, I tell you, a big doozy. This is Mega Man NG signing off. Peace out. Booyakasha!